Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we're talking about Pluto in retrograde. And let me give you some hard facts about Pluto in retrograde. So, one of the things is Pluto went into retrograde January 4th of 2021, and it stationed full retrograde April 27th. Will get out of retrograde on October 2nd and will end up in its post shadow energy until January 25th of 2022. Um, Pluto has some really amazing energy and normally has like some energy of kind of like life and death, almost like the phoenix coming up of like things that are passing away and then the new that's coming in to take over. So one of the things that's really important to understand about this time, so it's this time about like major revolutions, things that are just kind of like altering your thinking and altering the karma and the fate of the things that are coming around you. So it's really important to kind of keep that in mind. And these are times, normally Pluto kind of brings changes from the outside in, but at retrograde time, it kind of brings it from the inside out. So you're going to see a lot of people kind of fighting their own internal forces of kind of like, how do I break this down or redirect something to bring me to a new healed state. You will also see during this time frame kind of people seeing through manipulation and victimization as potential themes in their lives. And so you may hear people go, I never thought I was abused and now this is coming up, or I feel victimized, or whatever else. You're going to feel that energy even more. And this victim mentality kind of stays with people, and it's not necessarily always from this life. It can also be from past lives or from our childhood in this life. It also brings up this like very compulsive nature to kind of almost like pick at the old. Let me tear it apart. Let me look at every piece or centimeter of it to kind of re-look at it and re-evaluate it. Pluto in retrograde is all about spiritual wounds coming up to the surface. When other people didn't believe what we saw or didn't believe our dreams, or they didn't believe that we were feeling energy, or didn't believe our what we were dealing with at the time. It's one of those. So that's going to be coming up, so we can rework through that. And kind of sometimes it's just changing our words. Sometimes we use like more psychic words, and we really should be using more human terminology so people can really understand what we're going through. Pluto in retrograde really affects people that have psychic abilities, especially clairsensitives, more than anybody else. And for most psychics, we deal with clairsensitives quite a lot. This is going to be some energy that is going to be some energy that is really great to work through, and you're going to feel your psychic abilities kind of come on board. So it's one of those kind of almost pushing you forward into all of this, along with us having our solar eclipse on June 10th, which is going to leapfrog us anyway. This energy is going to be leapfrogging us even more. So this is going to really be pushing us in some different areas as well. So let's talk about some angel cards and see if we can get a little bit further insight into this and get hopefully a different message. So truth and integrity. This is something that I get many, many times when I'm talking about my own psychic abilities. Truth and integrity, the truth about what you feel, what you think, how you're feeling about it. And not just from the human perspective, but from the psychic or the energetic side. A lot of times it's hard to kind of explain it to other people, but it means that you should be trying to, and just make sure that you're using the best words possible to explain it to someone who doesn't understand. So instead of using big words, big doctor words, you're going to use small words or explaining what you're feeling, and so they can hopefully get some insight into that. Power. This is all about our abilities taking a huge leap forward at this time frame. Huge leap forward. Like I said, we've also got our solar eclipse coming on June 10th, and then with Pluto in retrograde and all the other planets in retrograde are going to be kind of leapfrogging our abilities. And like I said, clairsensitive is the one that we're going to see most often kind of pop out at this time. Miracles. This is who you are meant to be. We were meant to go through this time frame. We were meant to go through these issues and these problems and these events so that we can learn how to bring our bodies and our physical bodies and our spiritual bodies into one. and to bring a new healed state for each and every one of us. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.